So I found this post on Instagram from the infamous Pokey Notify that I wanted to share with you all here today because we have a new Pokemon product that is being dropped at Costco. Now, Costco, we are supposed to be getting this Prismatic Evolutions bundle, the ETB, and the Booster bundle. And I guess we have another exact sort of bundle, but it's not Prismatic Evolutions, it's Surging Sparks. Now, I did talk about this reprint that's happening. It's supposed to be Surging Sparks ETBs and Twilight Masquerade ETBs, but I guess they're also reprinting booster bundles because, as you can see here, Costco is making this bundle, and I believe online drops have already happened. But they will be hitting stores here shortly. Maybe you guys have already seen some in stores. I'm not sure. But I wanted to talk about this here today. Sort of the value you're getting out of this and what this means for the market. So let's just first take a look at this post. Now, Pokey Notify, they're, like I said, kind of infamous. A lot of people don't like them because seemingly some of the posts they made previously were kind of misinforming, used to maybe their advantage. So hopefully people join their Discord server. Now, I'm not here to say that Poke Notify doesn't work or anything, but personally with me, I don't buy or pay for any Discords, anything like that. I don't care about these drops, to be honest. I know it works for some people, but some people, they say it's not worth it. So you guys, it's up to you if you want to pay for these Discords or not. I definitely don't pay for any, but that's just me. But moving on to this actual post. So you can see here from the picture, first look, hitting stores late this week. We have a Surging Sparks Elite Trainer Box with a booster bundle, official in-hand look, new Surging Sparks bundle coming to Costco soon. So let's just read this side here. We have an updated in-hand look at the new Surging Sparks 2-pack bundle dropping at Costco very soon. The in-store bundle retails for $57.99 and it includes one ETB and one booster bundle. Our exclusive sources have confirmed that stock should be hitting the floor in West Coast stores this week. Online restocks of over 7,000 units are also scheduled to take place in the upcoming days. Links have been added to our Discord, their servers, whatever. And look, they're even, offering a free 3-day trial. You guys can go ahead and do that, right? So, hearing this online sort of restock the amount, 7,000 units, that's very minuscule, at least when you compare it to the Prismatic Evolutions one, which is supposedly supposed to be 150,000 units, and that's Prismatic Evolution. So, seemingly, right, just from this alone, this is probably not going to be as big of a drop as Prismatic Evolutions, but you do got to understand Surging Sparks doesn't have nearly as much demand. So although there's not as much supply coming to the market seemingly anywhere near Prismatic Evolutions, there's also less demand. Surging Sparks also has booster boxes. It's a main set, not a specialty set. So it's a bit different to compare, unit numbers with Prismatic Evolutions and Surging Sparks. But there's only 7,000, I guess, that were supposed to be restocked online. Now, to get some more information, I found this post also on Pokemon Investing that gives a little bit more insight. I'm not sure how reputable this poster is, to be honest. But here they have said something like most stores are expected to receive 1 to 2 pallets, 210 to 420 bundles. And I guess there's a Discord here or whatever. So if this is true, that stores are only going to receive 1 to 2 pallets, this isn't ginormous. Guys, 210 to 420 ETBs and booster bundles, that's not that much, and considering that Pokemon Notify here has also said only 7,000 units are going to be online, that's not that much. But like I said, Surging Sparks doesn't have nearly as much demand as Prismatic Evolutions, at least for the ETBs and stuff. So these could still drop quite a bit, and they in fact already have been dropping, which I'll show you guys here, and show you also the discount you're getting buying this at retail. So for the next, days or whenever this thing gets released, when we start seeing it in stores, people are going to complain about scalpers and evil people. It's going to happen, but we'll see what these drop to. We'll see, maybe some people around you, what they're selling them for, because, if it's for $57.99, and I mean, you can already, maybe just without even looking at prices and doing the math, you're getting a pretty big discount. This could be a potential buy, especially if you're able to find some in person, from evil scalpers. So let's just do sort of the basic math and see how much you're actually saving buying this booster bundle. So right now, ETBs, look at this huge drop we've been seeing. So it was already dropping from its peak even before this restock or reprint was announced. It peaked at around 110, and you can see it's just slowly gone down, and now it's all the way down to $80. because obviously I don't know if this restock has hit yet at some stores, but obviously the news and stuff has people selling, and prices have dropped in the past like week from $95 to $85, which, let's do the math. 15, what is 15 divided by 95? So we can do like percentage drops here. 15 divided by 95, that's a 16% drop. So it's already dropped 16%. And I think, at $80, how much more realistically is going to drop? We are just at the beginning of this, news, and supply hasn't really been added to the market yet, seemingly. So I truly believe, just some random guesstimations and stuff, right? This is already at $80 and the stock really hasn't hit the market yet. I predict this could go into the low 70s. I think that's very possible because, it was at 110. It was already dropping down to $95. I think just from this news and stuff dropping this amount, I think we could see low 70s. Maybe, I don't know if it's going to get to the 60s. Maybe depending, maybe stores, like there's a ton of them that get there. I don't know, but seemingly from the supply, news we've been getting, 1 to 2 pallets and 7,000. It's not gonna be as huge, but we'll see what the demand is for these ETBs and the sales volume when prices start dropping. I mean, it's obviously already increased since it's dropped like $15, but we'll see what happens to the prices of these, and depending on that, maybe potential buys, and if you can find them locally, maybe even better. Now, booster bundles have also dropped as well. They were at $45 and they've dropped to around $40. So doing the math, if you add both of these market values up, the Elite Trainer Box and the booster bundle, it comes out to $123 of value. Now, what is this retailing for? It's retailing for $58. So you do the math. This is the market value minus Costco, which is the retail, is a $65 sort of, you could say, profit or whatever. Now, if you want to see what sort of discount you're getting, you divide it by the market price, you're saving about 53%. It's like a 53% discount off of market price. So, as of right now, if you buy this, you can pretty much instantaneously flip this for money, and this is not even prismatic evolution. So, should you buy this, from this restock, and if you can buy them at retail, obviously, if you're buying at retail, you're being an evil scalper or whatever, but should you buy this regardless? Honestly, it is kind of hard to tell what they'll reprint in the future, because this isn't a huge reprint, at least seemingly from Costco. I don't know. I also know card stores are getting Surging Sparks ETBs and Twilight Masquerade ETBs, so it's possible these may drop quite a bit, adding that into the fact that we also are getting the Costco ETB bundle with Surging Sparks. It may be a potential buy. Now, this is a main set. You have to keep that in mind. But ETBs seemingly aren't getting heavily reprinted. And this one ETB reprint, depending on how far prices go down, Surging Sparks is already showing that it's a very strong set. It's almost a year old at this point in the booster box, even after a reprint. Right now, I believe it's $250 still. And the sales volume is still pretty high for that booster box. When prices dropped to $210, $220, sales volume was anywhere for 15 to 20 boxes on TCG Player. So I do believe if these, you can buy them, if you have the chance to buy these in the 60s, I feel like that's probably a pretty instantaneous buy. Looking that it already went to 110, it was there just a month ago, and that wasn't even from hype, because Surging Sparks is almost a year old at this point. So I think this bundle will present some opportunity. If you're asking, are you going to be buying any of these? I already have booster boxes. I'm pretty fine with just not buying from this restock. But hey, this restock definitely is an opportunity for some out there that want to buy Surging Sparks, maybe want to buy some ETBs. I think this is a great opportunity to buy from a reprint. But for me, honestly, I'm still focusing on Prismatic Evolutions. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm waiting for those bundles to drop, and I'm probably going to buy even more. And that's just sort of what I'm focusing on. But still, buying these bundles, any of these products from this reprint is a probably good idea. But for me, I already have booster boxes. I'm pretty happy with that. So that's just, I guess, my sort of, take on investing. I think it's good for anyone out there that wants to buy these. I think this is a good opportunity, but I'm pretty satisfied with what I have with Surging Sparks, and I'm just focusing on Prismatic Evolutions. So that's all I want to talk about here. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know down in the comments below if you got any of these. I'm pretty sure they already dropped online, and tell me if you guys are going to buy these or not. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.